I am determined to master feather crochet braids, and I think I'm making progress. So today I'm installing some kinky straight crochet braids that are sponsored by HOTBRAIDS. This is human hair, and this is the packaging that the hair comes in. The graphic is so cute. Anyway, let's take a look inside. There's a spray bottle, a hair care pamphlet, a tote bag, and I guess this is great for travel, and some essential items. They send a latch hook, some clips, a comb, an edges brush, and a teasing brush. Not sure I need that, but let's look at the hair. You have 15 bundles of 10 pieces on the ring, approximately 150 pieces give or take. This is my shabby braid pattern. I have some hair out in the part area and sides. The rest is going straight back, and the ring is so convenient for installing the hair. Just grab and go, grab and go. So I'm starting in the back and just doing regular crochet braids. One thing I learned, and I'm going to do a detailed video, is to go all the way under the braid when crocheting so that it's easier to remove without tangling. Larger braids are also helpful compared to small braids. I'm gonna get into more detail in my next crochet video because I'm still learning, but here are the two most basic rules. Number one, make sure you slide under that braid before attaching the hair. Do not let the hook pierce the braid at all, unless it's somewhere where braids are joined together, then you have less control over that. This is crucial because you want to remove your crochet hair easily, and it's gonna be like it's falling off the bone when removing your braid. Number two, make sure you space the hair maybe a finger width apart, approximately 1 centimeter, centimeter and a half, because it can get bulky fast. Traditional crochet braids are great for spacing in the sense that the entire piece of hair is the same length. This little cord on feather crochet braids in the center, it can fool you into spacing the hair too closely. So maintain that spacing, and if you need more hair, you can put it in, but if it's too much hair, it's gonna be a hassle to take out. Anyway, I'm going to keep showing you my process, and you can use the timeline to skip around. I'm done with the install and I'm going to quickly show you how it looks with my hair. There are so many ripples in this hair and it can be corrected with heat, but if you don't want to deal with it, they also have a yaki coarse and yaki light texture. This is what the blend is looking like, and I washed my hair and the extensions. I do have a short on how I washed the hair. I'm gonna link it, and I'm also using my Dyson Air Straight to dry my roots first, and then I'm gonna dry the rest of the hair. And it takes time to dry the hair underneath, but this is how you keep your hair from smelling bad in sew-ins and crochet braids. Just dry on low heat and high speed. And I'm also using the Air Straight to stretch out the ripples. It makes life easy because I can just clamp down and blow. The best way really is to do the comb chase method with the Air Straight, and that gets it really nice and straight. This looks so much better than the hair straight out of the packaging. I'm satisfied with it, and I'm gonna do my natural hair as well. I definitely need a trim, and I might as well just get a bob since I already wrecked my hair once last year. And I'm gonna use a hot comb for finishing touches. I'm going to avoid heat also until February because I'm trying to kind of find the balance between my natural hair and extensions this year. Back to the hot comb, I'm not using it in a traditional way, just lightly using it on my roots and edges because I've already used enough heat. But it's going to give me a good enough stretch and it's gonna blend my hair out nicely, and that's pretty much all there is for this hair. I chose to wear it down because it has a nice density, and I think crochet braids are better than a sew-in, in my opinion, when it comes to blending with your natural texture. And at some point, I'm going to do a 4B, 4C texture to match my natural hair. And that's probably gonna happen in like spring or summer. But for now, definitely check out HOTBRAIDS. I have all the details in the description. And I'm gonna remind you again, they have 2 yaki textures for the people who don't want to deal with the ripples. So you have 3 options if you have natural hair and you want a straight look. I'm gonna catch up with you very soon. Take care of yourselves and bye.